contests on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. We are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Devon Achane to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball after snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Anybody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Go.
That is caught, and it's Higgins again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Bear connects on the extra point. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yellow.
The rookie from USF hauls it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Racing down the left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Malik Washington. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That's him on the quick hitter. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Ready, right?
A play fake now. Willis to throw. Downfield. This finds Waddle. There it is. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. One after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Here's a give for Wright. He cuts it. He's off to the races. At the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-point game. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Achane. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, you kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Washington now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Lewis in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Second down carry for Achane. Breaks the tackle. stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is the Dolphins' first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, go!
Here's Willis to the air. Here's a screen for Achane. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. It's Willis. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Cut 19, Cowboy 80, trap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay,
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Liking 18.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Lofts it deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 21-14 our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pass it down to 7. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They've got 3 tight ends on his 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down, kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Now a toss play for Achane. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. You've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready? Ready? 19 Charger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing is Willis. Finds a seam down the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good.
They strike for 23 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles, will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Throwing on first down, Willis. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Dolphin.
Achane. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Quick throw left side complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Hand off now, running right. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. what are you gonna do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, break.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
4th down, pass coming. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
Right, running out of the gun. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Right again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats, 60.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Finds his back. Achane. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing the love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
First down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Willis now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
19-18. Bronco 80, Mustang 19. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. He's going to try another deep one here. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs will take over at what looks to be the 31. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
They run in from the gun with Wright. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On the return, here comes Achane. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Go!
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's going to be brought down right at the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Dolphins.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these halftimes, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, they're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Man in motion here. Frank gets it, headed right. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Slot man motioned over. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing is Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the pistol, Smith. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Fall on these two. Ours go up. Ours high.
Now a run with Wright. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Yellow. Ours go on. 15.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Harrison Butker to kick
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 timber.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Willis. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Don't see the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Ready.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
18 Cardinal.
First down.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Achane. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
27.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Moving from the pistol, it's right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running behind center with White. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Attack, attack!
They run again with Wright. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 14. And a first down.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Chiefs football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They give to Wright. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Trying the right side. That ball's down. Smith lost it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. So we'll set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action. Here's Willis. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Willis now, 3rd down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense in a hurry up here.
14 yards on the play. That's good for a Dolphins.
In the red zone now. Has a man, it's Achane. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. He brings it in.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he takes the return out of bounds.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This is right. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
43! Easy!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Oh, puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
19 Tiger. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chiefs only up by a few. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's a give for Wright. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Hey, 57.
Now Wright. This gets the 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Yellow.
Here's Wright on the carry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.